the video you've all been waiting for. I'm really sorry if it's quite echoey. We are doing construction out here, but I have been building this freaking makeup room for God knows how long. It's been so long in the making. We had to get it all replastered, all painted. I knocked out a fireplace. I had an Ikea storage unit built, and then Gran took 7 hours to build it, and then I changed my mind, so we had to take it all down and return it to Ikea, buy a new one, fix a new one, and honestly it's been such a nightmare, giving me so much stress. But finally this video is filmed and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So I am going to do a little cribs makeup room tour. This is what I've been waiting for, what I've been dreaming for, to have my own filming setup, my own space. It used to be a bedroom that my sister has now moved out of, and I've taken over and I've built my dream makeup room, which I'm always fixing up, but I've managed to kind of do it until I'm really happy with it now. So I'm going to show you what we're working with. So are you guys ready? So let's go inside. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you the main heart of the room, which is my beloved makeup storage unit that I customized from Ikea. If you go to the Ikea store, you can sit down with someone and they literally arrange the room. They put in all your measurements of the room and everything, and you can just make it like a Sims game. It was so fun doing it. It did cost me a pretty penny, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't get any doors to go along with it. I just kind of made it all open. So I originally wanted another makeup unit, and it was gonna go on this side of the room right here, and I actually got it delivered. I paid for the delivery. Gran fixed it for like 7 hours and stuff, and in the end I was just like, no, I don't like it. So we had to like refund it all, take it all down and get it sent back, and I bought this storage unit that fits perfectly in this little groove that I have in the wall. The room is not like a perfect box shape, so it does have a little groove in here, and I really wanted something to just fit perfectly in here. So this wouldn't be possible, honestly, without the You Need a Vicky team. Actually, I found her through you guys. You guys mentioned her in my last couple of videos and said how amazing she is. Her and a team of 3 came down and they managed to organize this all within 1 day. And I literally had a whole floor filled with just makeup, and I was just like, I'm so sorry, I'm a bit of a hoarder. Organised it, put in alphabetical order, they labelled everything, they put in colour order, product type, and honestly, if it wasn't for her, I will probably still be doing it 3 months later on. So now everything is all organised, it's all labelled, I know exactly where everything is. Before, I used to just get new products in, I used to chuck it wherever the space would fit, and I would never be able to find anything. So I'm going to show you guys how my room was like before. I used to eat, sleep, breathe, film, do everything in that room, and it was so overwhelming, kind of doing all that where you sleep as well. It was very stressful, and I couldn't find anything. So right now, this is my current living situation. It is crazy and so messy. I literally have no floor space because I keep getting so many PR packages. So I have to step over everything. So as you guys saw, it was so crazy and messy and so dark and gloomy, which is why I wanted this room to be as light as possible, everything white. I'm going to start on the right hand side. I've got my 100k plaque here from YouTube, and it was such like an honour to hit that plaque. It was something that's a really big milestone, and I've been waiting for a place to display, and now I'm sitting nicely up there. And then here I've got my Cosmetics beauty box, which is my first ever collaboration, which I'm so proud of. It's something I never thought would be such a big success, so thank you so much to anyone who managed to get a box. So the first drawer that I have is a clear drawer. So these drawers you can buy from, of course, Ikea. I decided to go for clear and white drawers because I didn't want them all to be clear, because everyone needs a junk drawer, okay? You just need a drawer that you can just shove stuff in and, you know, just forget about it. So I couldn't be too organized. That's why I've done a mixture of both. So the first drawer is all my body products. So I have a lot of tanning products, a lot of like perfumes, sprays and all that good stuff. So at the back here, I have all of my tanning mix, my brush for when I glow up my skin. I have so many Melanie Mills products. You guys see all my backups that I'm never going to part with because I always need to be fully stocked at all times because I love Melanie Mills so much. I'm not going to lie, this is a bit tall for me, but I can still kind of like tiptoe a little bit and I can see exactly where everything is. So this is probably the highest drawer that I could have. The second drawer is an ugly drawer. This is why you need to have the white here because it doesn't look very pretty to look at. So inside the drawer I have my Vicky mirror that I travel with, and then I also have all my hair tools, and because it's all wires and stuff like that, it looks really ugly in a clear drawer, so I put it into a white one. The next drawer wasn't that pretty, so I shoved little pictures of me and Grang on here on our Polaroid camera. You guys can see all on the sides here, we have it all labeled, so I know exactly where everything is, and I love the fact that it's on like the edge of it here, so you can't really see that it's labeled, only when you're looking down on it. The second drawer is all my glitter products. I have all my lip cosmetics here, and it kind of drives me a bit nuts that I have all this space. I feel like I need to get more glitters, you know, just to fill this up. So I have all my extra backup eyeshadows. I also have a lot of stuff that is in little containers like this. I got this sent in like a package of lip balms, I think, and I just always keep boxes. I'm such a box hoarder. Like whenever I get a PR box, I always cut off the lid. I'm like, oh, this would be a good box or something, and I just hoard them until I need them. So I always keep stuff like this ready so that if I ever need to grab anything, I can just grab out this whole box and rubbish through it and then just put it back nicely. So that's a really, really good tip. Instead of buying loads of containers, and they can be really expensive, sometimes they're like £10 per empty box. If you get like shoe boxes or makeup packages and stuff, keep the box, just cut off the lid, and you can display them all nicely, exactly like here. This used to be a hair straightener box, and I just have all my pigments all displayed here. I was rummaging around, so it doesn't look as pretty now, but honestly, I could spend like 30 hours in this room and there would always be something to do. So excited. So the next drawer that I have is actually a pull-out drawer. This drawer is not that pretty, okay guys, because I have a lot of necklaces. This is all my chokers and necklaces and all that good stuff. I tried to divide it up. It was just so many. I just couldn't divide it properly. So I kind of have a system. I have like all my diamante kind of like gemmy kind of chokers here, all my gold chokers here, all my silver chokers here, all my black chokers here, and then just some random like headscarf that I just slot in here. And to be honest, chokers are kind of out now, unfortunately. One day it might come back in. So the next drawer is actually a drawer that I didn't think I would use that much, but I do so much. I go in here like quite often, and this is my travel drawer. So this drawer looks very messy, like this. I don't have no more space for this because I have so many travel stuff. So this drawer is very messy. I have a lot of stuff in here. I have all my hair stuff here, all my skincare stuff here. This is all my SPF. Look how many toothpastes I have, guys. I have a section just full of little mini toothpaste because I have braces on and they always have like a little tin with all toothpaste there, and I always steal a few whenever I go to 10 Dental. The next drawer is quite a random drawer. This one is all my tools. So I've got loads of beauty blenders, extra brushes in here. This I need to organize. I've got a lot of lip liners that I don't use anymore, but I might need them one day. I don't want to throw them out, you know. So yeah, let's just slide that drawer back. That one wasn't that pretty. So the next drawer is a white drawer. You guys know what that means. It's kind of like another miscellaneous kind of drawer, but it kind of has everything on my tools. So I have a lot of like makeup remover, sponges. I have a lot of cleansing cloths. I have things like nail polish remover in here, like just a lot of like cotton pads and just random type things in here, but a drawer that is very much needed. This bottom drawer is all my lip extra products. I have a lot of lip products. When I show you my lip drawer, you guys are going to be shook, and that's probably my favorite drawer. But this is all my extra products, all my brand new products, my backups, all of that good. And then in the middle here, I've got my Huda Beauty Demi Matte display. That was one of my favorite PR packages. It was just so pretty, and I love the way she looks in this, and it fits perfectly in my little section here. And then afterwards I have a little foundation section here, which is all the Too Faced Born This Way foundations, and I actually have a whole separate one here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I have a whole nother PR package right there that I don't have a home for it. So I'm gonna be doing like giveaways and stuff, don't you worry. And then the next shelf is all of my little displays of my lip items. These are just products that looks really, really pretty, and I just love the way that it's displayed. I've got my YSL, my Marc Jacobs, you know, it makes me all bougie. And then the next tray that I recently added is all of my skincare backups, and this makes me feel like, bitch, I am a boss ass bitch. I've got Glamcor for days, bitch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Inside, this is where I keep all my skincare backup. So I have a lot of skincare, but I get sent a lot of like doubles and stuff, and obviously I don't want to throw them away because I need them, you know. So inside is the mecca of skincare. So I've arranged it by moisturizers, I've got on mask, and then I've got cleansers here, and then all at the front is all basically mask. So what really helps, at first when I got this drawer, I kind of just shoved everything in there, but the other day my sister was like, I really need a moisturizer, and I didn't know where it was in the drawer. So now it kind of helps me when I have things in certain little sections, you know. And then the next drawer is another white drawer, so nothing is pretty in this one. This one is a very important drawer actually. This is where all my backdrops are, and also my camera equipment, my clips in here. Nothing exciting, but I needed a big drawer to have everything in here. I've also got a lot of extra stuff. I've got these kind of extra containers, and I don't want to throw them out because I might need them one day. And then guys, this is my favorite drawer, okay? Whenever I open this, I feel like the heavens sing like, ah! And this is all my lip products. This is just so pretty. I've got everything arranged in here, like my Huda Beauty is all on the side. It fits perfectly in my big ass drawer. I've got all my lip liners here. These are all my brand new ones. I've got all Anastasia Beverly Hills here. I've got all NYX and kind of like drugstore in this thing here. So if you guys see in here, I've got a lot of acrylic organizers. I actually got this from TK Maxx in their fridge organizer section. They have amazing kind of like drawers and clear stuff, and it's meant to be for fridges, but it's perfect for makeup. So this literally fits perfect. I bought 4 of them. I think they were only like £7 each. So me and my sister kind of sat down, we organised everything in here, and I just love the way that it looks. It makes me so happy. So if I need Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'll just go in here. And if I need Ofra, I can go here. If I need Buxom, I can go here. Huda over there. It just makes me so happy to know that I have all the lip products in the world. And this is not even my day-to-day lip products. I have a whole other drawer over there that I will show you guys. So the whole compartment here, by the way, guys, is 200 centimeters, which fits exactly in my little gap there. And I bought a middle panel which is 100 centimeters, and then I put 50 and 50 on the other side. You could have customized it completely different. You could have done like 2 big panels like this, but I wanted loads of little drawers, which is why I've done it like that. The next drawer that I have is very exciting as well. I'm like so excited to show you guys. So this is all of my earrings. And this is not even all of my earrings. I have a whole nother case in my luggage downstairs that has all my earrings that I'm traveling with. But I love the fact that I have all my earrings together. Before, it was so hard for me to organize my earrings because I would lose one pair and I couldn't find the other. But this is just so good. Like if I need sparkly earrings, they're at the bottom. If I need kind of hoopish kind of earrings, they're all on the side. I've got my tassel earrings all at the top, and then kind of like bright coloured earrings in the centre. The next pull-out drawer is my sunglasses, which I am a sunglass holder. I don't know why I need so many sunglasses. I just don't know, but I love them so much. My favourite brand is Key Australia. I kind of arranged it in colour order sort of thing. So I've got all my black sunglasses here, rose gold sunglasses here, kind of like coloured sunglasses. I've got my brownish sunglasses here, and then all my blue sunglasses here. I still have a whole tray of sunglasses downstairs in my luggage. The collection is forever growing. Okay, so now I'm going to whiz through. I feel like I'm talking so much, so I'm just going to quickly talk about what the drawers are. The next drawer is eye products. So this is all my extra mascaras. Eyebrows here are at the back. I actually got sent 2 of these Hourglass new eyeshadows, so I'm definitely going to do a giveaway. Make sure you subscribe, bitch. The next drawer that I have is all my palettes. So I actually have so many eyeshadow palettes that is forever growing. So at the moment I don't have any more space to slot stuff in, unfortunately, so I have to lay them on top. The next one is all my primers, and I've also got blushes in here as well. I need to get a divider that kind of divides both of them, but I've got all my primers and stuff here. Also here at the back I've got a lot of stencils, I've got a lot of like gems and stuff for festivals and for Halloween. The next one is my eyelashes. You're gonna love the lash. So here is the mecca of eyelashes. Oh yes! I love the way that you need a Vicky organised all of this. So I've got all my Huda Beauty here. You know, Lily Lashes has 2 rows. Doll lashes here, and I've got Lava lashes, House of Lashes. All the lashes that you need are in here. So whenever I need it, I just roll on over, grab my lash, and then I'll put it back into place. Okay, so the next one is all my extra foundations. So this is really, really nice, really pretty. Christian Dior actually sent me loads of their foundations to have all different shades. So I'm definitely going to be doing giveaways for darker skin complexions and light skin complexions, because I'm not going to use it, obviously. The next one is all my concealers. This is kind of like the darker colours here that I use for contouring and stuff. And then the next one is face colour. So this is all things to do with highlighters, extra bronzers, blusher palettes, and all that good stuff. Then the next one is powders. So this one is dirty, it needs a good hoover, bitch. But I've got all my loose powders, extra powders, any type of powders go in here. And now on to the last little section of my makeup collection. So at the top here, I've got some really, really expensive perfume, body washes and stuff. I actually got that from when I was staying at Glamcor. They had an amazing mansion that they hired, and I was like Ross from Friends, you know, when he takes all the extra light bulbs and shit. That was me. And then over here I've got my heated rollers, which I actually find really hard to store. It's like a product you don't use that often, but when you want to use it, it's quite big and chunky to store. So I hid it kind of back there, and then I've got a little photo of me just to remind myself of who I am, you know. This is you, bitch. You are Thuy Lee. You better represent who. You better represent. And then I've got this amazing little gift package from Real Techniques. This is all of the beauty sponges in here, which I don't want to open because I just think it's so pretty. This came out last year Christmas. At the top here I have all of my hair products. So this is very mighty and very heavy. So on the side here I have all hairsprays, and then at the front I've got all things like oils and detangling sprays. In the middle row here I have all my mousses, and at the back I have all of Gran's kind of like waxes and stuff, you know. I just shove it back there. So Gran's a bit taller than me, he can just grab it. So that's why it's at the back. And then the next drawer is a drawer that's just empty because I need space to grow. I just have an empty drawer here. I don't know what to put in here. It's like a junk drawer to be. The next drawer is one of my favourite drawers of all time, and this is all of my face moisturisers and serums, and I don't know why everything is not put into place. So on this side I've got all of my serums, which is here, and then on this side I've got all my moisturisers on here, and these are also all from TK Maxx. So I really love the fact I can just pick it up, grab it, I can rummage through it. At the back here I've got all my things to do with spots, because I'm oily and I get spots. So I've got like Elizabeth Arden, I've got on some Heal Gel, which is one of my favourite for scarring. I've got on like spot remedies, all that good stuff is in here. And then at the back is all my tub moisturisers. The next pull-out tray is actually meant to be all my perfumes. I don't know if I'm going to keep this up. A lot of my perfumes are not that small, so I can only fit in like kind of like flattish ones here, and I don't really like the way this looks. I actually don't wear perfume that much. The next drawer I have is cleansers. So I have all of my daily cleansers, eye makeup removers, and I've also got some extras in here. Next drawer that I have is all my toners on one side, and then on the other side I've got setting sprays. So I need to get a divider that goes in the centre. And then the next drawer I have is all my face masks. So these are all my masks I'm currently using, along with all my sheet masks. I've got all my tube kind of masks at the back, so I have that in a separate container, and then all my actual masks in a tub. They all go at the front, and then these are all extra like eye patches and all that good stuff. I love this drawer, it's one of my favourites. And then the next drawer is another miscellaneous. This is where my box obsession comes in. All my empty boxes. I might need this box one day, you know. They all come in so handy. Okay, so that is the main meat of the room. And now we'll go on to the potatoes. So in this section, it actually used to be a fireplace that was back here. And this house is quite old, so all the rooms have fireplaces, but obviously we don't use fireplaces no more. So I actually got in contact with the team at Fantastic Services, and they came over and they helped me knock it out. So if you guys are looking for things like painting, renovation, they also do cleaning. They have loads of different services, all at Fantastic Services. So I'll make sure I leave the link down below in the description. They're so amazing, like so good, so affordable, and really professional as well. When my sister used to live in this room, she had a really big wardrobe, and one of the mirrors cracked, so we had to throw away the wardrobe. But I ended up keeping one of the mirrors, which is how I got this big mirror right here. It's meant to be a sliding door mirror, but I just kept the mirror. And I love the fact that it's really wide, really big. It fits into the space perfectly. So on this side of the room, we need to get this door painted, guys. This is so funny. When I first bought this door, I thought this was white, and then when we installed it, I was like, bitch, that's not white. When you compare it to the rest of the room where it's actually white, that's when I realised, oh shit, that's not white. So I'm going to show you this amazing robotic to the future machine that I have in here, which is my bin. So this bin is from a brand called Simple Human. I'll leave the link down below in the description. But they are amazing at having really professional, really futuristic products. So this is a automatic bin that you can literally just wave. And it just opens like that. Oh yeah. It's got two sections to the bin. It's got a recycle section and a normal bin section. And then, oh, you guys can't see, but there's a section at the back here. When you take out the bin bag, there's like an extra little section, and you just pull out a bin bag. So it's a little compartment for all your bin bags. I think that's just so genius. So this chair here is from Amazon. It took me ages to find some white wheelie chair. I wouldn't recommend this chair because I feel it's so upright. It's like so stiff. So I wish I could kind of lean back on this. It's not a very relaxing chair, if I'm honest. So if you guys know of any other good chairs, let me know down below. So this is all from Ikea, which is my favourite hometown. What you do at Ikea, you just buy this top, and then we actually customized this top to fit in here because we bought it was too long and it just looked too crazy. So if you look over here, you'll see Glam's DIY handiwork here. You can't really see it, but it's a bit jiggly jaggedy. So I have the Alex 6 drawer stack here, and then on the other side I actually have the other type of Alex, but this is a very DIY persistent Thuy that nagged Gran so badly to build this for me. So this one actually has less drawers, but it's a lot wider. But I don't know why Ikea does this, but they don't make the two trays level. So we actually had to buy a whole nother tabletop and measure it perfectly. So I just bought a tabletop, which is just £6, and then we cut it perfectly into place and Gran drilled it in. So now you guys see, so I've got two tabletops on this side so it can balance the other side. I would actually recommend this more than this. I feel like with here, it's really wide and it's quite shallow, which is really good for makeup. Like when things are too deep, it's not that good unless you have like palettes and stuff like that. Let me tell you what I have on the tabletop first before I go through. So I have my two soft boxes. If you guys have seen before in my other video about my old room tour, I had loads of lighting and just so much craziness coming out, and I definitely realised that you don't need all of that lighting. You just need to change your settings on your camera to adjust it. So as long as you've got like lighting on both sides, you can just change the settings on your camera. But that's a bit more, you know, technical, and Gran does all that stuff. This little clear acrylic drawers, these are from Muji, and this is just extra stuff that I have in there, like my control, my extra batteries, my buttons for all this. I even have tahini here, you know. You need to have tahini in your life. And then I've got on my monitor here, so this connects to my camera and I can see exactly what I'm filming. It's a really nice big clear screen. And then I've got my Canon 80D along with my 24 to 70mm lens. I've upgraded my lens. finger snap, finger snap. I've also got a Rode mic. This is a Rode Mic Pro Plus. So this is the newest mic that they've just brought out, and it's really good because it turns automatically off when you turn off your camera. I've got this just from Amazon. This is just extra USB port. I've also upgraded now. So before I used to have loads of batteries, and it'll be so annoying when I'm filming and halfway the battery dies. So I found this thing on Amazon, and it is a continuous battery, and it was only £12. It was amazing. If you are a filmmaker, you need this in your life. So with the battery, it just plugs right into your camera, and you plug it into a mains socket, and then you just have this adapter. I'll see if I can leave it down below in my description. And then I have this, which is so beautiful. This is from Glamcor. I actually didn't realize how big it would be, but I love it so much because when I'm getting ready, especially when I'm doing my hair, you see Gran probably in the mirror, but I can just see everything all nicely. And what's really nice about it actually is that it has two knobs at the side here, so you can make it really bright, and that's the white light, and then you can also make it like more warmer, which I don't know if anyone ever wants warmer lighting. I never ever turn that knob. I wish it was just all white lighting, so I'll leave the link down below. It also has sockets here on the side. They are US sockets, so it's not really that useful to me. And then I also have this mirror, which is what I normally film with. So this is also from Simple Human. It is an amazing big mirror. It's actually so advanced. You can connect it to your phone. You can look at all different kind of like settings. So if you're in like a low light setting, you can change the lighting and stuff like that. It's really, really fancy. I just use it as a mirror because I'm a bit basic, but you can do a lot of extra stuff to it. I love the fact it's got like a really close-up mirror, so when I'm popping my pimples, I just get right in there. You can see that big old pores. I'm trying to keep my tabletop as clear as possible because before it used to be so overwhelming, so I'll try to keep it as open as possible. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys inside of my drawer. This is the main side where I keep all my makeup. So the top drawer is where I keep all of my eye products. So I've got all my gels here, eyebrows are in here, eye bases, eye glues, mascaras. I've got on here all my liquid eyeshadows, and here all my pencils. And the next drawer is all my lipsticks. So this is my day-to-day lip products. I've got all my lip liners in here, lipsticks, liquid lipstick that are a bit longer, and shorter liquid lipsticks here. I only really wear nudes, so I've got 2 trays of nudes, and then when I want to wear a bold red, that's when I have like my brighter side here. But I love the fact that I can just rummage through and see exactly what I got. Also, I've got these extendable drawer dividers from Amazon, which is amazing. Like if you want to organize all your makeup and stuff like that, and you've got big trays like this, these are really cool. They're a little bit expensive. They're kind of like £10 roughly for one, but I bought them in a pack of 4. But they're really good. Like you can extend them however long the drawers, and you snap them into place, and then just divide up your whole drawer. So I love the fact I can actually take this out, rummage through it all, and then just slot it back into place, you know. I need to also label it. I had one extra label that I just stuck here, but I'm going to label them all after. The next drawer I have is all of my concealers, contour, and then this is primers and moisturizers on this side. The next drawer that I have is all my powders. So I've got all my highlighters on this side. I've got bronzers here, and I've got like extra big palettes that don't really stand up. I've got all my blushes here, and then these are all my translucent and face colored powders. Next one that I have is all my foundation and loose powders. So I have like my day-to-day foundations here. I've got some extra backup foundations at the back here, and then I've got all my loose powders. And then the bottom drawer, I think it's a bit messy actually. This fucking box is so fucking tall, but I don't want to put it on display because it's so ugly, so I just slot it in here and try to cram it in. So I have my face wipes, baby wipes in here. I've got all my extra beauty sponges, and I also have my hair straighteners already plugged in, and I just keep it in here. I can actually still close this, and it just cuts off the wire a little bit. I just keep my hair straighteners in there plugged in just in case I need it really quickly. So these are like mainly like what I use day to day. And then on the other side, I'm not gonna lie guys, that side kind of kept all my makeup. So on this side I don't really have much to show you. So on the first drawer is where I keep all my brushes. So I put all my eye brushes in order, because before whenever I used to have them in my table, I couldn't see anything. It was just like a big blob. So here I need to kind of rummage around through it. So I've got all my blending brushes. These are all my flat shader brushes. I've got all my concealer type brushes in here, any small detail brushes. And then on this side I've got all eyeliner and eyebrow products. And on this side it's a little bit miscellaneous, but I've got like bigger brushes, like synthetic brushes. More of my synthetic brushes are in here for like eyeshadow bases. The next drawer that I have is all my face brushes here. So I need to organize this better. When I look at this, it kind of gives me anxiety. I've got all my highlighting brushes at the top. I've got contouring brushes here, powder brushes, and then here is just like miscellaneous kind of like synthetic like brushes like this. This one is very ugly. This is going to be my new in bin. So whenever I get new products I really want to film with, I'm going to put them directly into here. At the bottom here I've got all my hair stuff. So this is all of my extra hair bands. I've got this little tray here which has all my hair grips, and then all my hair clamps and claws go in there. And I've got some of my hair extensions at the back here, like a little donut bun, and just some extra like hair kind of flowers and stuff. And then at the bottom is where I keep all my hair brushes and all my little mirrors going here. So another thing that I bought to do my lighting setup and stuff like that is something I really wanted to do, which is coloured backdrops, but I didn't have a space for it, and it was something that me and Graham, my sister, was sitting in this room trying to think of how we're going to do my backdrops. So I ended up going the kind of ratchet way, and I ended up buying a clothing round. So this I got from Amazon is £30, and I love it because you can actually extend it. So you just kind of like push it, and you can make it really long, and you can make it a bit taller. I think it's actually the tallest it can go. I love this because it's kind of a 2-in-1 for me. When I'm filming my clothing hauls, I can literally put my stuff all on hangers here, and then obviously have it for my haul and my mirror and stuff like that. But what I mainly bought it for is because I wheel it back here, and then I go to my backdrop section, which is right here, and I just grab a backdrop. Obviously I've got loads of different colours in here, so I just rummage through. And then I also get my clips, which is on this side. So I probably need like at least 6 of them. So I literally just go to the fabric store. I think this is like 2 meters of fabric, and I really love the ones that's like double-sided. So this one has felt on one side, and then the other side is just like a silky kind of fabric. And then what I do is I hang them on here. I normally Graham's help for this. So I kind of just wrap it on. The trick to making it not look really creased is that you have to clamp it really tightly. So I use this heavy duty clamp. Don't buy the cheap clamps, guys. When I first got this backdrop, I used to buy really cheap clamps, and they used to break, and it wasn't really tight and stuff. So I just clamp it on like that. So you need to do one at the sides as well, and make it as tight as you can so you can't see any creases.
You didn't do a very good job, did you?
I didn't. This is a makeshift job. Graham normally is so much better at this than me. Okay, so this is basically behind the scenes, guys. This is me showing you the ratchet way to do things. And then also I get my light. It's called the YN600. I got this from Amazon. It was £100. This is a bit annoying that I have to set this up all the time, but I only do filming days like once or twice a week, so it's not too bad to put it all away. Okay, so I've just plugged it all in, and then this is how you get that kind of halo background that you see that YouTubers get. So this is an LED panel light, so it's really, really bright, and you want to make sure you get something that is 5,000 kelvins and above. That makes sure that it's white light. So this is what you'd use to film with. So this is all my setup, guys. I just take this out, turn on my lights, turn on my camera, and then I just sit on here and I just adjust it by zooming in or zooming out. And then obviously you adjust your backdrop. That's why I love having the big monitor here, because if you just watch it by the little screen, it'll be impossible, guys. But you guys kind of get the gist of it, right? So this is what I see when I film. It's very kind of basic, but I hope you guys kind of like seeing this type of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's all smokes and mirrors, guys. So I also want to show you guys this, which is a really, really cheap way to kind of change up your backdrop if you don't want to buy loads of background colors. This is colored gels, which is what I typed in on Amazon. It comes in like a pack of loads of different colors. So I have like a red one, I have green, I have yellow. So what you do is you get this like yellow film or whatever color, and you'll place it on top of your light, and then it will change the backdrop color. So you guys can see it kind of like lights up like a green here now instead of white. So here is the white, and then if I want to change it up, I'll put on the yellow. I really wanted a way to incorporate like coloured backdrops, but I didn't want like a full setup rig with all the paper and you have to roll them down, and it's the cheapest way that I've found, the most effective way as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed seeing that little behind the scenes. So guys, I think that's it for my beauty room tour. I hope I haven't missed anything out. If you guys want me to film anything more to do with my lighting setup or any other tips and stuff like that, please let me know down below in the description. I hope you guys like this video. It's been months and months in the making, and I'm pretty sure I'm still going to do some extra stuff to it. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe. I upload on my channel quite frequently, so I would really appreciate if you did subscribe. And if you haven't yet, please make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms. It's just Thuy on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys, enjoy the bloopers. The second glow the second glow. So at first when I just spat, I probably